Okay, so I had some problems with the auto, so I'm gonna do a voiceover and hopefully get this done for you guys. But anyways, we're gonna install this. So this is a non-rooted phone. We're gonna install it, and so the first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna open up an internet browser so we can get the application. So just open up your internet browser and then open up a new window, and then we're just gonna type in AAAD APK. You can see right there where I click. So I click on that, and then you're gonna go it's gonna go to GitHub, and then so it's gonna be this first one right here. So just go ahead and click on that, and then right here we're gonna scroll all the way down to where it says, let's see here, it's gonna say go to download right there. So I'll just follow along with you guys. So click that, and then it's gonna go, and you're gonna want to find the most recent. You can see it's right here. It's basically the top one. It was in May of 2022, but it's still the most recent and it works. So let's go ahead and click that. And it's gonna go to download. So I don't use this phone very much. So basically it's gonna ask me for everything. It's gonna tell you this may be malicious, blah, blah, blah. The app is clean. So go ahead and download it. Now you're gonna have to go to your files and so you can install it. So I'll go to my download folder right here. It's at the top. Click that. I'm gonna click package installer just once. And then right here, it's going to say I have to go to the settings to allow my files to go ahead and install it. So I'm going to hit this settings. And then right here, I'm going to have to hit the my files right there. So I'm like trying to remember what I need to do here, but what I need to do is I need to click that my files right there. There I go. See, now it says install. So it's allowing my files right there to install from there. And I'm trying to explain this. So you're going to go ahead and just hit install. Just kind of follow along, wait for it to install. So I'm going to hit open. Okay, right here, it's going to tell you, if you read down at the bottom, proceeding, it's just going to give you, some little warnings and stuff that you need to read. So I'm not going to read all that. Just hit OK. And then basically have to click this AAAD to allow that in the settings. Okay, so we need to download the second one from the top right there. It's Formata Auto. But it does tell you you can only download one every 30 days. But we don't need to worry about that right now. Let's just click that Formata Auto. Hopefully I'm going to do it sometime soon. Come on, you're talking a lot. I'm probably explaining whatever I'm explaining. I'm not sure. But let's go ahead and click that. We're going to click Allow because you have to allow it to install and see some things. It's just telling you what app it's going to install if you want to proceed. And it's also asking if you want to install the control app, which I just installed both. So we'll wait for it to load. Okay, so there we go. So now we're going to hit install. So it's going to install the control app. We're going to hit install again. And it's going to install the main app, right? So we'll go ahead and close this out, and then we're going to go through, I'm going to find the app. We could have just hit open, but I wanted to see that you can actually go into your applications and find it. So there it is. So we're going to open it. We have to allow and allow. Okay, so this is the application. This is actually what you're going to be doing and using while you're on the in your truck, right? Now understand, none of this is rooted, right? So if you click this little button down here, you can go straight to YouTube. Now I was kind of having some issues because I'm not used to using this phone. This is just a extra phone that I have. So I'm used to using my Fold, which the interface is a little bit different. So I was kind of having some issues with this, but as you can see, you can click. What I was trying to do, I was trying to find where you can click the desktop because you want the desktop version. But what I didn't realize right here, you need to go to web browser. I was looking through all these settings, blah, blah, blah. Eventually I do find it though. So let's just wait for me to fumble around and find it. There it is. So I'm gonna hit desktop version. right? So it just seems like everything works better when you're in the desktop version. Maybe you might have might be different for you. It just seems like when I was on my fold phone, that's the way it was. Okay, so you can see right here, you can scroll through whatever. This is basically the interface. This is a just a video I clicked on. Now I never use this phone, so it's trying to explain to me all this stuff, what to do. But let's just bypass that. All right. So we'll play it again. All right, so you can see it's playing. So it's basically playing like as if it would have been playing through Android Auto. Right, and this right here, you can see it's just a floating button that you can use while you're on your actual radio in your truck. Right, so you can go to a web browser and you can click on this. You could type whatever it is you want to type. Right, so you want to go to a specific site. And the reason I even brought this up is because myself, I actually went and went into my Plex, and then I made it to where I can. I'm going to turn this notifications off, but I went in there, and so I have access to my Plex account in my truck, so I can watch all my Plex movies. Which I know this is completely over the top, but that's kind of what I was doing. But you can go wherever the browser can take you. You can go, right, and this is while it's on the truck. But I mean, that's pretty much it. I'm not really sure what I'm explaining here, but I'm pretty sure we can probably bypass the rest of this. So what we need to do is we need to go and get in the truck. That's the install process, and we'll just go over there and I'll show you guys how everything works in the truck. All right. Well, I guess I'm gonna show the process of this. Now, I posted a quick video of getting this done. Obviously, this is my brand new 2023 Chevy Colorado Zr2. Now, I just showed how to get the app going and get it installed on your phone. Obviously, you need an Android phone because you're going to use Android Auto. So let's start the truck. It's kind of cold out here. It's cold in California, if you didn't know that. All right, so the truck's going to automatically connect to Android Auto as usual. All right, let's turn this down. Actually, it looks like I have a movie playing or something. So if you go to your apps, you can see right here for Meta Auto, that's what I installed. Right, so this is what you're going to be clicking on. Right, okay, so this is something different. This is actually movies that I have on my device. Right, so you can go to right here where it says folder. Right, that's where I have those. Or you can go over here to the web browser. Right, and this is where I have my Plex. Right, so let's go ahead and we'll click on my account. Right, so let me turn the camera so I can punch in my pin. Not that it's that big of a deal, but okay, so let's there it goes. Okay, so now it's loading my Plex account. Now this is just going through the browser. Actually, leave it. I'm sorry. You guys probably can't hear nothing I'm saying because I got this way too loud. Man, I don't even remember how to turn this off, but okay. Hopefully you guys heard what I was saying right there. But so anyway, so actually it shows me right here on Avengers movie. So I need to click here. Right. So you can see it's playing. Now this is through my Plex library. Right. So we want to get a copyright for the sound and all that stuff. But so this is, like I said, playing through my Plex, right? So let's go. Oh, I'm sorry, but let's go over to YouTube. Where am I at? Oh, right here. right? So obviously this is my account. I logged into it, and this is my YouTube, right? Just go ahead and update it, right? So you can see I'm a Niner fan, right? So you can see Brock Purdy balling out of control, right? So works perfectly fine. You know, I mean, the only thing I would say that's a little bit sketchy is you do get a lit, like the audio might be a little bit delayed. Let's see if we can tell here.
How I think, all that kind of stuff, and then going into the day.
It's kind of hard to tell, but it is a little bit delayed. Now, you know, this is a novelty, or this is like, you know, I don't know, right? Is this something you really want to do or whatever? I just thought it was cool. I figured out how to do it. I thought it was cool. I thought I would share. You know, and if people were interested, I figured, well, I'll make a video, right? It's a simple process. Now, my phone is not rooted, it's not jailbroken. You know, you might be able to do this with an iPhone. I don't know, but I'm doing this through Android Auto, as you can see right here. That's what we're using, right? So that, you know, and it's in here with my other applications that you can have. I recently switched over to YouTube Music, so I have my YouTube Music there. But so this enables it, the Android Auto, to see it, right? So you're just going to, you can see it's still playing, right? So if we hit, you know, and you're gonna have to go through and you're gonna have to mess with this right here, because I'm still on a learning curve, because to be honest with you, I don't even use it that much. But you know, I just thought it was cool. I don't drive the truck enough, to be honest with you. But if you go over here to the left side, you can bring back up this little menu bar, right? And if I was to go back over here, here's my Plex back, right? So, you know, I guess we could just hit play, right? So now it's playing one of my Marvel movies, right? So go back to YouTube, and you, like I said, this is a browser, so you could, um, well, I guess it's already on the browser, but you could type in whatever you wanted. We can go back to YouTube, right? So we can go back again, and we can go back to all the videos. But that's it. Oh, you know, and another thing too. So right here, obviously I'm on YouTube. And down here, you can see this little, well, I mentioned this, but so let's go. One of my favorite movies of all time, right? Nacho. But so these are just movies that are actually on my device. So you would just point, uh, you know, when you click on this library or this folder, go back. So what you would do is you would point it to this folder where your movies are at, right? If you own an Android phone, it's probably pretty simple. It's not that hard to figure out, but that's what you would do, right? So just go back. But anyways, I mean, this is you know, this is it. So you want to go back. Oops, you want to go back over here. Hit this little. It'll bring back the little menu. I restarted the movie, but and you can scrub too, right? So you can scrub this and put it. You know, it's kind of like how it is. Basically, how it works on that app. So if you figure it out on that app while it's on your phone, as soon as you come in here, it's going to work, right? Actually, this is Lucy, I believe. But I must have just hit a different movie. But anyway, so that's it, right? Pretty cool. If you know, if you were stuck somewhere and you wanted to watch some movies, I mean, you could watch the movies that are on your phone, or you could watch some YouTube on this big old screen, and it works pretty awesome, right? So you know, I don't know if it would. Okay, no, it still shows the map. I was just doing that out of curiosity, but I never actually tried that. But anyways, so I guess that's about it. You know, like I said, you will have to mess with this a little bit, you know, to figure it out. I did put it on let's see, on desktop. I did check the desktop. It did seem to work better being on there. Maybe it's different on your phone. I don't know, but it seems to work better for me. But there's a bunch of settings. You're gonna want to go in here and mess around once you get it installed. But it's literally as simple as going to the GitHub. Like I said, I found this through XDA developers, and I've been a member there for, I mean, countless years. And you know, I've never really had any trouble from them. Most of those guys vet stuff out, and so this is pretty legit. You don't have to worry about any malware or anything like that. But disclaimer, I'm not responsible for anything that you do, right? But you're not loading anything on your truck. This is on your phone. But I also ain't responsible for you putting something on your phone that, messes up your phone. So you do this at your own risk. Um, but anyways, I guess that's about it. I'm trying to think here. Anything else? Make sure though you do download this app, right? Don't download one of the other ones because then it won't let you. Because then you're gonna have to pay for it, right? And then you could download all the other apps. And to be honest with you, I don't even know what the other ones do. This is the only one that I was really interested in because it does what I want it to do, right? Watch some movies, watch some YouTube, whatever. I mean, whatever, right? I think it's kind of cool. You just play movies that are on your device. Oops. Anyways, well let's just wrap this up. So that's it. That's getting this to work on in my 2023 Chevy Colorado Zr2, and it'll probably work for other trucks, probably probably all kinds of other vehicles using Android Auto. But if you have any questions or any comments or anything like that, put them down below, and I'll try to get to them. And otherwise, besides that, everybody had a wonderful evening. Peace.
You can control your own metabolism.
Yes, and I can start to control other people's bodies.